Hey everybody, it's Hawk LMT here, and I wanted to give you a little bit of an update about my preparing of these raised beds. I had told you that in the past that I am taking all of my food scraps, all my little chunks of vegetables and peels and fruits chunks and eggshells and coffee grounds and stuff like that, and just putting them in a pie tin and bringing them out here and dumping them in there and mixing them in once in a while. Now, I had told one of my clients about that. As a matter of fact, it's the same client that I had bought last year's tomato plants from, and she said that that's all well and good and it'll supply some nutrients to the soil okay, but we talked a little bit about composting, and she said if I'm not individually composting that stuff, meaning if I'm not putting it in a specific, like a bucket or container, and letting it rot on itself and letting it compost in the traditional manner, then what she recommended was to put all that stuff in a blender and blend it into a slurry. You know, I could certainly put it in the soil and mix it in like I have been doing, and again, it'll provide some nutrients, she said, but it really won't quite break down as well as composting. But if I didn't want to go through the whole process of composting, her suggestion was, instead of sticking that stuff in like a pie tin and just bringing it out, to just put it in the carafe of my blender. When it gets full, put a little water in it, hit it with the blender, and make it into a slurry, and then bring that slurry out and dump it into the flower bed, or into the raised beds. And she said that that'll really combine with the soil a lot better for to provide the nutrients to the soil. She said it'll mix in a lot better. And I can't quite get all that out of there. But anyway, so that's what I've done. I've switched up from doing that because I just don't want to get a whole compost thing going right now. Maybe in the summer or spring I'll do a little bit of compost. But her recommendation is, if you're not going to do composting, to go ahead and blend it into a slurry. And as you can see, it doesn't look very appealing, but you can see how that would definitely work into the soil a lot better than, say, these eggshells and chunks of stuff like this. So anyway, that's what I'm doing now. That's my new trick for the day.